Okay, hi. My experience with the colonic, aka hydrotherapy or high enema, whatever anybody wants to call them. The facility I went to was Dallas Colon Care Center, and it was very professional, very polite staff. You keep your dignity or whatever, and it was okay. I was very nervous, as I will show you. Okay, guys, so here is the tube that's going to go up my butt, and it's on a little table. You see? So my feet are going to go here, and they have a TV, which I'm not going to watch. This is the tube. It's going to have all the poop. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what comes out in these machines. I don't know what this is, but as you can see, it's all set. I'm freaking out right now. I'm keeping it cool, but I'm freaking the freak out right now. I was actually thinking about if I should just tell her I have an emergency and I gotta come back. Okay, so I sucked it up. I put my big girl panties on and I got on that table and inserted that. Well, actually, it looks big in the thing, but it's really like the size of a pencil. It wasn't bad. And the package on top that you seen, it was actually KY jelly right there. And what you do is you get on the table and you just basically ease yourself on the tube. It wasn't hard at all. It's because you're like already in that position, so it's kind of open, you know? And so it just went like in like this. It didn't go in much at all, actually. And what happened is I flipped the switch on, one of those switches I showed you, turned the water on, and I controlled the temperature. She showed me how or whatever, and I controlled the temperature. So the thing was, she was like, you feel the water go in, and then you try to hold the water for as long as you can until you feel the urge to push, and then you push. But since it was my first time, I wasn't able to hold it like a long time. Now, guys, after about 15 minutes, I'm not going to show you guys the stool coming out of the tube. I mean, y'all don't need to see all that. But I could see the stool coming out that tube and it goes straight into the sewer lane. It doesn't smell. It was odor free until, guys, OMG, I start feeling some major pressure. Like, I'm telling y'all, it was like having a baby. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but this is just my experience. I told my sister and my mom they didn't have that same thing or whatever. So anyways, my feet start cramping up. It was like that time you in a line and then you got diarrhea and you got to go real bad and you start cramping because you don't want to doo-doo on yourself. It was like intense, okay? I mean, at one point, you see the grabbing my head. I was grabbing my breast. I was like, I dropped my phone. It was like, so I had said, okay, enough is enough. So, okay, guys, I just had a moment. I thought I was going to quit. I called her in here to basically tell her to stop it. So I took a break. What happened was when I stopped it, my body pushed out all this feces. Oh my gosh, it was so much. It was probably, if I had to guess, it was about 5 or 6 pounds of crap. He just pushed it out and kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And she told me that some people get rid of like 25 pounds of crap. You know, that is not good for our health. I don't know. This is crazy. I was like, I ain't doing this no more. I still might not. I'm still on the table. I just had to come in and tell you guys that. Okay, so after that, I kept going. Like, I kept going and going. And I was like, oh my gosh, how much is this coming out of me? Like, you know? And it was formed too. So, I ended up reinserting back the tube because I had took it out. because I just couldn't take it anymore. And so after that, I went about another 30 minutes and I kept seeing mucus. I kept seeing all kinds of gunk coming on out. I even seen some more stool coming out. I clogged up the system. That's how, I guess I was full of shit, you know, literally. And I clogged up the system, and she had to go in there with this thing, and I was like, I wasn't even ashamed though. I was like, let that shit go. After that stool, after that, I felt a burst of energy. Like I was energized. I wasn't drained at all. So anyways, after that, after the session is done, you clean up in that area or whatever, go to the bathroom if you have to, and she offers you a probiotic or some kind of drink, I don't know, but she just basically tell you need to restore your electrolytes and your probiotics and stuff. So I had already brought some coconut water with me, so that's what I had. I feel good. Am I going back? Yes, I'm going back within the next week or so. They do recommend to go back the first 2 days afterwards, within 48 hours, but I'm unable to. So I am going back in the next week or so. Would I recommend it to other people? I can just tell you my experience, but I always, like I tell people, follow your heart, do what you feel is best to do, and that's what you can do. You know, do your own research and you make the judgment on what you want to do with your body. As for me and my body, I'm going back and I don't have any problems now. I'm not going to be like some people do, keep going and going and going and going. I don't want my body getting used to that at all. I mean, even with my apple cider vinegar, I drink a shot of that every day, but I give my body a break from that too. Like every month, I won't take it at all for 30, 40 days to get I don't want my body getting used to anything like that. So, that's just me. So I'm not going to be abusing going, okay? So I'll probably go 2 more times and then I probably won't do it again this year, or I might do it at the end of the year in fall when fall comes or something like that, but I'm not going to keep going like that. So anyways, I don't know how much I crapped out because I didn't weigh myself before or after. I haven't weighed myself before, so I guess in the morning I'll weigh myself and see. I don't know. But anyways, thank you for watching.